I kicked out my girlfriend because she said my relationship with my brother was disgusting. My brother Ethan and I have always been close, like really close. When our parents died in a car crash when I was 19 and he was 15, I basically became his dad overnight. I dropped out of college, got 2 jobs, and made sure he could stay in school and have a normal life. We lived in this tiny apartment above a pizza place that smelled like garlic bread 24/7, but we made it work. For 4 years, it was just us. I would wake up at 5 in the morning for my warehouse job, come home and help him with homework, then go to my night shift at a gas station. On weekends, we would play video games, watch movies, order Chinese food, and just hang out. He told me everything about his life, his friends, girls he liked, stupid stuff that happened at school. I was the one who taught him how to drive, took him to get his first job, helped him apply to colleges. When he graduated high school, I cried harder than I did at our parents' funeral. This kid I basically raised was going to college on a full scholarship. He hugged me and said none of it would have happened without me, that I was the best big brother anyone could ask for. Even when he went away to college, we stayed close. He would call me every other day just to talk. During breaks, he would come stay with me instead of going to friends' houses. We would still do our movie nights and order way too much food. Sometimes his college friends would come visit, and they always said how cool it was that we were so tight. Then I met Jessica. She was cute, worked at the coffee shop near my apartment, and seemed really sweet at first. We started dating and things were going good, but she started getting weird about Ethan. Like when he would call during dinner, she would roll her eyes and make comments about how we talked too much. When he came home for winter break, she got annoyed that I wanted to spend time with him. One night, Ethan and I were watching this dumb action movie on the couch, sharing a bowl of popcorn and just laughing at how bad it was. Jessica came out of the bedroom and saw us and got this disgusted look on her face. She said we were too old to be cuddling on the couch like that. We were not even cuddling, just sitting next to each other like normal people do. A few weeks later, she started making comments about how it was weird that Ethan still had a key to my apartment, about how he should not be able to just show up whenever he wanted, about how I needed to set boundaries because we were not kids anymore. I tried to explain that he was not just my brother, he was like my son too, that I raised him. She said that was exactly the problem. The breaking point came last month. Ethan was having a rough time at school, some girl broke his heart, and he was really upset about it. He called me crying at like 11 at night, which he never does. So I drove the 3 hours to his campus to pick him up and bring him home for the weekend. When we got back to my place, Jessica was waiting up and she was furious. She started yelling about how I dropped everything to run to him like he was my boyfriend or something, how it was not normal for a 25-year-old man to be so obsessed with his little brother, how she felt like she was dating both of us because everywhere she went, there he was. Ethan tried to apologize and said he would just go to a hotel, but that made me even madder. I told Jessica she was way out of line, that Ethan was not going anywhere, and if she had a problem with my relationship with my brother, she could leave. She looked at me like I had just slapped her and said the most messed up thing I have ever heard. She said our relationship was disgusting and inappropriate and that everyone probably thought we were gay for each other. I saw red. Ethan went white and just stared at the floor. I told her to get her stuff and get out of my apartment right now. She started backtracking and saying she did not mean it like that, but the damage was done. She had crossed a line that could not be uncrossed.